Welcome back, Jesse Rzinski Show. Got a few things to cover today. Gonna try to not take forever. Sorry for being in my grubby shirt. But there's work to do today, so the grubby shirt is necessary. But first, let's just get right back into Andrew Cuomo, just because I'm tired of the guy. I'm tired of people that support the guy. I'm tired of a lot of it. It's amazing. With all this going on, how far he's blamed Trump and his entire administration and their guidelines, which, well, he did the executive, power in the state and did all this stuff. He blamed people that, brought the food to the facilities, workers at the facilities, custodian, anyone that had anything to do at the long-term living, assisted living, and nursing homes, like all of them. He blamed the whole entire planet. Never heard him take any responsibility himself, but so far he's blamed everyone else. And my friend, there's lots of blood on your hands. It's kind of pathetic and disgusting, actually, that here you are, Governor of New York, blaming the whole entire rest of the planet for policies that you put in place and the bad things that happen because you put them in place. All I'm looking for is actual self-accountability. I mean, it's gotten to a point when his own party, in his state, and all of them, everyone is going after him. And he just keeps digging his own grave. I don't know who the hell is advising the guy. But, move on from it, pal. Just own it and move on with your life. I don't know if you're trying to save it for a fourth term, trying to save face. I don't know what it is, but I know no matter what you do, it's not going to work because, well, all the information is out there. We all know what happened. We all know what you did. We all know all of it. So why the hell do you keep lying about it? It's a real question. Just tell the truth. Move on. Just admit that you're an idiot. If the VA could write me a letter admitting their incompetence, then you should be able to say, yeah, my bad. I screwed it up. I did it. I was the one in charge. It's way better looking for you. It's better for you as a human being to just own it. Own it. Take, punishment from it. Because, DOJ, all the FBI, all these people open investigations now, looking into it. So, you can keep blaming the rest of the world all you want. That's all going to come back to you. You're executive power over everything. So, I just don't get why you keep lying. What good does it do for you? And the more you do that, the harder you're going to fall. And the harder, really, the party's going to fall. Because everyone just keeps seeing it going. There's a cover-up, and it's not... I don't want the party to even win, but it's not helping anyone. Especially the families who lost people and your own dumb self. So, maybe I'm just confused or I'm missing it, but just own it. Before it's way too late. Killing your legacy, killing your dad's legacy when he was governor, because, the whole family's gonna fall because of your idiocy, and your brother played into it with all those interviews on CNN and everything. It's not gonna end well. So just man up. That's all I want. Just man up. Just like the guy I'm about to talk about, Joe Biden, during his town hall on CNN with Anderson Cooper. It's amazing how suddenly there was this thing that there were no vaccines available when he took office. There was nothing. Covers repair. Granted, they're just using that to try to get back at Trump for everything that he rightfully said. But there was no then how in the world were we giving people vaccinations? We were vaccinating people there, Joe. So how in the hell is that possible if there were absolutely zero vaccines? I don't know how people that voted for him on his side let him get away with it. There was way obviously vaccines. People were getting vaccinated. I mean, pretty much lose your argument immediately right there. And he just keeps, just boom. Like, even some people were pushing back that should have. You know? Same lady that did a town hall for NBC, I believe it was, with Donald Trump one night. When they did dueling town halls. He was on one, Joe Biden was on the other. Even she was digging into Kamala Harris, Vice President Kamala Harris. I mean, but how could you say that? I mean, he's got the normal giggling, laughing response like from her, but like, it's more than obvious that there were some. So how in right mind, wrong mind, any mind, here mind, there mind, everywhere mind. Like, when even they're giving you tough questions on you guys' news outlets that are on your side, again, just own it. Say you misspoke. Say something. I mean, own it. Same thing with the schools. And they're talking about them, 50% of them open at least one day a week. They're saying it for weeks, and that's on that's what they're saying for months, really. Oh, no, that's not our plan. She misspoke. Well, I mean, she's getting the stuff from you before she goes out there, allegedly. They're pre-scanning questions, so, I mean, you know what they're going to ask. So, I mean, the information should be right. Just like this with the vaccines. They were there. People were getting them. So, how can you say there were none? And people still support them and vote for them and like all kinds of stuff. Like, there's another lie. There's lots and lots and lots of them. Doesn't take much. Just tell the truth. Stop just trying to butcher the former administration. When we know what you're saying isn't true, just to, get points and just to demolish them. Because you feel like you should and you have the right. Like, if it's not true, it really just makes you and all of your people look dumb. Dumb enough that even liberal news media is actually asking you an occasional tough question here and there because of it. And the few times they actually let you ask questions. Yeah. Let them ask questions to you, whatever. As you notice, they say stuff, they do a bunch of stuff. Here's what we're doing, and then they kick everyone out of the room without any questions, or they walk away without any questions. Like, I mean, don't say one thing and then do another, and then don't say things that are lies, and don't do all that. Especially how much you've been saying, like, the whole one half of the population has been doing nothing but lying and spewing garbage for years. Like, so far, that's all you've done. Well, vaccines, we're going to do this for school, 100 days, then open schools and do all this. Yeah, no. We might go back to regular life, hopefully by Christmas, some semblance of normal. And then in the same town hall, he went back and said, next year, baby. And regardless if everyone gets vaccinated, they're still going to have to wear masks and socially distance for God knows how long. Because there is no plan to actually cite it. That was another big lie. You didn't know how to get rid of this. I know how to deal with this, virus. What's your plan? There's nothing we can do. Like, it's just so many. And then the vaccine, like, if they're going to lie, at least be good at it. Be better at it. Don't be that garbage at it. Like, dear God, man, don't be that terrible at it. It's not a good look. It doesn't help anyone in the country. It doesn't help bring anyone together. It doesn't help anything. It just keeps spewing hatred and rage and everything. There, Mr. Unifier. Just me, though. And then unifying. Let's move up to the complete disgustingness of the left and celebrities and the media and all them. Because I remember when Ruth Bader Ginsburg passed away. Both sides unilaterally. Even people that didn't agree with her politics, they still said nice things and respected her for what she did, for what she brought to the bench, to the Supreme Court and all that. And she was nowhere near a lot of the people's, feelings and beliefs, just like her and Judge Scalia, I believe, completely opposite. But they're friends outside. Why? Because you could, agree different, have different views and still be friends and stuff. But then you turn around after Rush Limbaugh passed away yesterday, finally, and there's a lot of outpouring of support. Then there are so many. I got pages and pages and pages screenshotted and saved of just all the garbage. I was saying that they hope he's in hell, getting pissed on, burned in hell, back where he belongs, that misogynistic, scummy, white supremacist. Dick, really. All these things. Like, how come we could say nice things about people on the left and stuff when they pass away, but the second anyone that's conservative, even anywhere near it, passes away, it goes straight to just how he's a misogynistic, white supremacist, miserable human being, and I hope he's rotting in hell and burning where he belongs, and who spent in hell getting pissed on, and all the just terrible things that people said. Like, how hard is it to just not be a giant douche canoe after someone died to someone? About someone. Say your thing. If you don't have anything nice to say, then don't say it. Dear God. You know how many people that were talking trash in news and radio probably wouldn't even have anything if he didn't do it? Wasn't so successful and big. Like, whatever side you're on, he opened doors for people in that industry and made it as big as it is. Honest was there too till he had his downfall. Like, there were very few people that, made it. That, like, talk radio, news radio, all that, like, it was a big deal. And, just because he didn't go out there and talk about all the money he was, philanthropically giving away and donating to places like St. Jude's and stuff, he just did it. That's how you could tell the decent human beings and the garbage ones. The decent ones just go out there, boom, money, made anonymous. Don't want anyone to know it was me. Well, because they don't have to brag about it like so many people. Look what I did, look what I did, look what I did. Like, just do it. The whole world doesn't have to know. You're probably a terrible person if you keep out pushing, like, look how good of a person I am to the outside world, in my opinion. Like, you have to be. What else are you making up for? Like, the man's dead. Say your piece, say what he did, say you don't agree with him politically, but you know what? He was still a human being. That's really what it comes down to. How could you just treat anyone that garbagey all the time, while also saying they're spreading nothing but hate, violence, and discontent when he dies, and that's all you say, all the time, about him, people that listen to him, in one whole half of the country. Like, take a look in the mirror. Stop projecting everything y'all do in your own misery to the rest of the world, because he was still a human being that sadly passed away. Stop being dicks. It's not hard. It really isn't that hard. And it really does grind my gears to see it. And how much people get away with it and just don't care. Like, I've talked to people on the other side, the political spectrum, and they're, yeah, F cancer. Didn't have anything mean to say about him. I said, yeah, pretty much F cancer, it sucks. And it's a shame, but that's all you have to do. Just move on, whether you liked him or not. Instead of just, going after him, attacking everyone else and all of his listeners, which I heard people do yesterday too. Like, stop being such scumbags. It's not very hard. Stop projecting everything that you just hate about yourself and calling the rest of the world it, because, no matter who dies, my side's nice. And we don't agree with them, they did that, but you know what? They did this. Here's all the good stuff they did. That was good for the world. Not just straight, just vengeful hate. With that being said, like, comment, share. Tell me what you think. Maybe other people tell me what you think. Get the word out. More followers, the better for all of us. Really, just stop being so scummy all the time. And stop lying. And stop listening to the lies. Look the stuff up yourself. It's all out there. It's not very hard. So, have a good day wherever you are. Stay warm if you're down in Texas. Find a way. South Dakota, Michigan, Pennsylvania, they're getting hit again. If you're down here near me, with more thunderstorms and rain when it feels like 32, stay inside. Don't be dumb. Don't go outside and play in that nonsense. No one needs to be outside when it's that cold and downpouring. And until tomorrow, have a good day and peace.